Hello guys and welcome back to a new episode of Skyrim. So last episode we opened the gate to the Soul Cairn and today we are going into it. So let's go.
I've heard stories about the Soul Cairn, but never thought I'd see it myself. So far it's about what I imagined.
So I plan to clear this place and pick up all the items so that I don't have to return and do that again.
I wonder if the fire's still burning in the city.
This should be the first location to get the page of the book, which is another quest that we will pick up later.
Stories about the Soul Cairn, but never thought I'd see it myself. So far it's about what I imagined. Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Where is it? I'm interested in seeing it. I'm not sure who will decipher this, to be honest.
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this. Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you. Arvak? Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back! No one ever escapes. There is no escape. Why would you even try?
I think this is one of the places where you can make black soul gems. Yeah, let's place a grand soul gem. And So far I'm happy because Sirana is still not bugged, which is a good sign so far. Oh, an ebony armor. That's nice. I think I will give her
keep
some
moving.
items.
All right, let's see what you have. Who's there? Still remember how to fight. I've heard stories about this one. I'd seen it myself. So far, it's
So let's take the page, pick up this item and the chest. I don't think there is anything else, so let's leave.
Well, look what we have here. Someone with flesh on their bones. Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers. How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were phony? Do I look like someone that would double-cross an friends? You got it. Horse, wagon, and all. Plopped here without so much as a word. I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock, you know. People would track me down just to see what I had for sale. Very funny. What exactly are you going to pay me with? Take a look around. Gold doesn't exactly win you any friends around here. I'll tell you what. I appreciate what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. You know, those ugly, fungus-looking things growing out of the ground. Bring me, say, 25 of them, and you can rummage through what was left on my cart. Odds and ends I've gathered over the years. Well, used to gather, before all of this nonsense happened to me. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe we'll make a deal. If you have the husks. No husks, no sale. Guess you have some scavenging to do.
look at this place. Can't imagine choosing. Another must have been
I never actually used them to buy stuff. I have no idea why anyone would use them to buy anything. And this is another lightning attractor. Let's use it. I will try to use all of them.
Where'd you come from? Must be gone now. Who's there? I don't know, I suppose.
So I'm wondering, can I fight the gatekeepers before I meet Valeria or not? I want to try it out and see. There it is. So, south from here there should be the summoning tomb for one of the creatures.
Where'd you come from?
Maybe we can kill all the keepers before we reach Valeria. And Sirana is bugged. So what do I do? Do I reset her or continue on? I think I'm going to reset her. I don't have a choice. Maybe if I just walk far enough she will come back or something. I don't really know. I will just have to try it. This should be far enough, so let's try it. Okay, so moving far enough and quick saving and loading did fix her.
I think a vampire would be right. Alright, let's see what you have.
Okay, let's continue on and get the summoning tomb for one of the 3 summoned creatures. And that should be the place, I think. Yes, it is. Conjure Wrathman. I actually don't plan on using these summoned creatures. I just want to pick up the item because this build is a Necromancer that breeds the undead, not a Necromancer that summons the undead.
Ran off, I suppose.
Another lightning attractor. Let's use it.
Where'd you come from?
I really hate how I can't raise any undead in this place.
What have you got? Done and done.
What do you want? How does anyone expect me to write my opus with all of these rude interruptions? What do I mean, indeed? If I hadn't lost all of the pages, I wouldn't be in this predicament, and we wouldn't be having this conversation. Very well. I suppose a moment or two of my time couldn't hurt. I am Jib. Some call me Saint Jib. Others call me Jib the Eradicator. Perhaps you've heard of me. I can't say that I'm surprised by your answer. Until I get my second volume published, no one will ever know of my achievements. A book? I'd hardly call a 26-volume epic simply a book. Surely you've heard of the rise and fall of Saint Jib the Eradicator, hero of Morrowind and savior of the Dhalma. Terrible. Simply terrible. I was in the midst of writing the second volume, and they just threw me into this prison. It's unfair. That damn Remora and his minions. They didn't even give me a chance to explain who I was. Well, I assume so. It cast a spell at me from some kind of strange black crystal. Next thing I knew, I arrived here. My what? Wait. That means... No. All these wasted months? Or has it been years? I don't even remember how much time has passed. No, my work will never see the light of day. My name will be forgotten. Perhaps... Do you have a way out of here? Maybe I can't leave, but my writings can. In order to write the second volume of my opus, I need the notes from my first volume. Otherwise, I need to do all of this from memory. When I was tossed in here, I felt myself falling, and I dropped the pages I had been holding. There were 10 of them in all. Find them for me, please. I beg you. Ah, yes. Say Jib the Eradicator. Jib the Magnificent.
I've earned a lot of those titles thanks to my campaign against the Winged Menace. Yes, I'm speaking of the Cliff Racer, of course. Wretched things. They used to crisscross the skies over Morrowind like vermin. Nasty flying creatures with a habit of sneaking upon the unwary. After I was freed from prison, I decided to turn my life around. Give something back to the people of Morrowind. It became quickly apparent that the best way I could help would be by wiping out the Cliff Racers. Indeed I was. I hunted down and killed every last one. Took years. The people of Morrowind were so grateful to have their home safer again, they took to calling me St. Jib, and then the other names followed. That was a dark time in my life. I did a lot of things I ended up regretting. Maybe that's why I worked so hard to redeem myself once I was free. I murdered others for money. And before you think I belong to some romantic or secretive guild, think again. I was simply an addict who needed money for school. The stuff wasn't cheap, and murder always seemed to be in demand. I finally bit off more than I could chew. I was paid to assassinate some high-ranking official from House Redorin. What I didn't know is someone had hired the Morag Dong to kill him as well. Exactly. He got to my target first, and called the guard to cover his tracks. By the time I got there, the place was on alert. Walked right into a trap, and didn't even realize it until I was captured. They tried me for murder, threw me on a prison ship, and sent me to the jail in Vivek City. Gave me a lot of time to think, that's for sure. Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone traveling through here has said that the Oblivion Gates have been opening all over Tamriel. Has it been that long? Oh my. Well, it started with the followers of Mehrunes Dagon having Emperor Uriel Septim VII assassinated. Without a Septim on the throne of the Empire, Dagon was able to leave Oblivion and attack. All I heard is that without a Septim sitting on the throne of the Empire, the dragon fires in a place called the Temple of the One were no longer lit. This meant that we were vulnerable to the forces of Oblivion. Well, I don't know. Everything seemed fine until that Dremora attacked me. I only heard later about the gates from the other souls. I can only assume the gates have been closed by now. I had just moved from my ancestral home in Morrowind to the continent of Cyrodiil. I settled in the city of Kavach to write my memoirs and to find some peace and quiet. Indeed, one moment I was writing diligently, and the next, my door bursts open. It was a cadre of Dremora. The city was under attack. I took it upon myself to join the cause and fight the Dremora, thinking this would simply be another feather in my cap. The reason I'm standing in front of you as only a whisper of my former self should tell you that. I never knew what became of Kavach. I wonder if they were triumphant without me. At this rate, my first volume will be complete. Don't give up.
The sky. What kind of place is
stand up.